The legendary career resume for one Mr. Shane Doan, but he's got a new gig as of Monday as Arizona announces that Shane Doan is officially their Chief Hockey Development Officer. Joining the show to talk about this is Shane Doan. It might be the least surprising news of the last year that Shane Doan has been hired by the Arizona Coyotes, but thanks for joining the show. We appreciate it. We are so excited for hockey to be back. I imagine you feel the same way. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, this is. You kept thinking it was happening. You kept thinking it was happening. Now for it to be back, I'm excited to. I think it's 100 and how many days? 160 days straight. I'm looking forward to it.
Felt longer though.
Yeah, it did.
Shane, what's you get this new opportunity, and again, congratulations, because I know you're thrilled to be back with the Coyotes and to be part of an organization as opposed to the league where you enjoyed your time, but I think you're thrilled to be back in this type of circumstance. What are you going to bring to it? What are the things that you'll be doing in this role?
Well, I think that the role gives me the opportunity to work on both the business and the hockey side. It's that combination that really gets me excited. But at the same time, with everything that's gone on, if you look at what the Cleveland Browns have went through, look at what the Broncos have went through, what the 76ers, everyone is kind of understanding that COVID has made it so that you're going to have to do all kinds of different roles, and people are going to have to do all kinds of different jobs and kind of just grab the rope and help. And so right now at this point, it's just one of those things to be able to help out and do lots of things.
Hey, Shane, over the years, I played there in '89, and there wasn't really much minor hockey going. Have you seen a big growth in the kids, in the youth hockey in Phoenix?
Yeah, Bruce, with what Austin Matthews did coming from here and becoming Austin Matthews, it's been incredible, because the boys and the families and the kids and the girls and everybody that's involved in minor hockey here are now he's their flagship. He's the guy that carries the flag for us, and it gives them confidence. And it started to grow when the Coyotes got here, but since he's kind of done what he's done, it's really taken it to another level. And that's probably the most exciting part about the Valley and being here with the Coyotes.
Shane, you said something interesting in an article that I read earlier this morning, where you thought that pro athletes a lot of times are looked at as takers, and that you really wanted to give back to the community in Arizona. What is your highest hope for this job in terms of giving back to the community, the fan base, and to people that are either growing up playing hockey there or that are just fans of the game?
Well, I think that for the most part, you get given so much as an athlete and as a professional franchise, and to be able to have the positive impact that I think that we can have on the community, and that you're seeing have the organizations have in the community, that's what's really exciting, because that's what the whole point of all this is to create a future that's better than the one that have been in the past. And I think that we can do that here. We can have an impact on this community, especially right now with everything going on in the world. You got to give people a reason to hope, and hopefully the Coyotes can be part of something like that.
All right, Shane, let me ask you about a couple of the young forwards on that team, Clayton Keller and Barrett Hayton. And Keller has been in the league a little while now, so it looks like maybe he's ready to take another step. Hayden kind of is new to the process, but has shown a lot of promise. What do you think about those two guys and their chance to kind of kick it up a notch this year?
Well, you look at the way Kells came into the league. He was absolutely on fire, and it's one of those things that the league will figure certain things out, and you have to be willing to adjust your game after you get into the league, because they're going to figure you out a little bit, and you're going to have to come up with new ways to find ways to score. And I think he's on the verge of that. You look at what he did in the playoffs for us. It was really impressive. In playoff hockey, it's not easy to score goals, and he ends up with the things almost just over a point a game. And that's something that's huge for us. We're going to count on him. And then you look at Hayton and his track record of being the captain of Team Canada and everything that's gone on with his type of personality and the way that he competes and all the expectations that everyone is putting on him. You don't want to rush that, and at the same time, you're really excited for something good to happen, because he's a guy that's done a lot of good things already in his career, but he's a young kid, and we're going to give him a lot of time.
Well, Shane, before we let you go, I got to tear down the fourth wall here for our viewers, because as we were watching that montage from your career coming into this interview, Bruce Boudreau, the always passionate Bruce Boudreau, said, that was against us. It was a shootout goal. He said, that was against us. I was so mad.
I'm sure you remember it.
I was curious. I was going to ask, like, what's your memory of that goal? Because I assume it's much more positive than Bruce's.
It is, Bruce. That was an ugly one. And you know what? It's so funny because everyone asks me about that goal, and it's like the least skilled thing that you could possibly do, and somehow get lucky. But I actually didn't know if it counted. I had to look back at the ref at one point to be did that count, because I didn't play with a broken stick, but it obviously was, and yeah.
I just didn't like that. I just didn't like you that it was the winning goal.
Yeah,
that's the thing that went in. Yeah. And he skated back to the bench. He's going like this, like.
Yeah, that was one of those. It must have been about the 12th or 13th selection off our bench for me to be shooting. But and it was one of those. It was fun. That was a cool moment, and it gets. My kids teased me about that one, actually.
Oh, that's funny. You weren't sure if it went in. Bruce was hoping that it didn't. But it's true what they say, Each, as you said when Bruce said that. You never forget. You just don't forget.
They don't remember. They always remember the losses or the bad things. The good things sometimes not as much, but the bad things guys always remember.
Oh, it's so funny. But that's the passion for the game that we love.
That's right.
So, Shane, congratulations again on the new gig. Best of luck to you. I'm sure we'll be chatting with you throughout the season. Good luck and have fun watching hockey tonight.
Yes, thank you so much. And yeah, this is my job now. So I guess, yeah, you guys need me. You guys need me. I'll do whatever you guys want. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
you
Shane.
offered, so now we're gonna annoy you now.
See you tomorrow.
All right.